Question 1. What does the sign mean? Option A. Vehicles with flammable materials can enter. B. Only explosive vehicles are allowed. C. No vehicles are allowed in this area. D. Vehicles carrying explosives are not allowed. Answer is D. Vehicles carrying explosives are not allowed. This sign is a safety measure to prevent high-risk cargo from entering areas where an accident could be catastrophic, such as tunnels or city centers. Question 2. Which instrument panel warning light would show that braking system fault? Answer is B. The red brake warning light indicates that the parking brake is still applied or there is a fault with the braking system. If the warning light stays on after you have fully released the parking brake, stop as soon as it is safe to do so. Do not continue driving until the fault has been checked and repaired, as your braking performance may be seriously affected. A brake system fault could reduce your ability to stop safely, putting you and other road users at risk. Question 3. You're driving through roadworks. What information does this sign give you? Option A. The distance to the next exit. B. Large vehicles must go straight ahead. C. Traffic is joining from the left. D. All traffic must leave at the next exit. Answer is A. The distance to the next exit. This sign gives you advance warning of a junction where the permanent sign is obscured by roadworks. Question 4. What does this sign mean? Option A. End of use of speed cameras. B. Slow down before the speed camera. C. Enforcement cameras are in use. D. Area for taking photographs. Answer is C. Enforcement cameras are in use. This sign is a reminder that enforcement cameras are in use, may be supplemented by a speed limit sign. Hey! If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. If you'd like to support our work, simply visit our channel and click the join button to become a channel member. Link in the description. Your support helps us create more quality content to ace your theory test. Now, let's back to the video. Question 5. What's a statutory off-road notification, SORN? Option A. Information kept by the police about the owner of a vehicle. B. Information held by insurance companies to check a vehicle is insured. C. A notification to tell DVLA that a vehicle isn't being used on the road. D. A notification to tell DVSA that a vehicle doesn't have a current MOT. Answer is C. A notification to tell DVLA that a vehicle isn't being used on the road. If you want to keep a vehicle untaxed and off the public road, you must make SORN. It's an offense not to do so. Your SORN is valid until your vehicle is taxed, sold, or scrapped. Question 6. What's the legal minimum tread depth for tires on your trailer or caravan? Option A. 1 mm. B. 2.6 mm. C. 2 mm. D. 1.6 mm. Answer is D. 1.6 mm. Trailers and caravans may be left in storage over the winter months, and tires can deteriorate. It's important to check their tread depth and also their pressures and general condition. The legal tread depth of 1.6 mm applies to the central 3/4 of a tire's breadth, over its entire circumference. Question 7. When could the cost of your insurance be reduced? Option A. When you don't wear glasses. B. When you complete the Pass Plus scheme. C. When you pass the driving test first time. D. When you're under 25 years old. Answer is B. When you complete the Pass Plus scheme. The cost of insurance varies with your age and how long you've been driving. Usually, the younger you are, the more expensive it is, especially if you're under 25. Pass Plus provides additional training to newly qualified drivers. The scheme is recognized by many insurance companies, and taking this extra training could give you reduced insurance premiums, as well as improving your skills and experience. Question 8. Who has priority at an unmarked crossroads? Option A. The faster vehicle. B. The larger vehicle. C. No one has priority. D. The smaller vehicle. Answer is C. No one has priority. Practice good observation in all directions before you emerge or make a turn. Proceed only when you're sure it's safe to do so. Question 9. What does this sign mean? Option A. Turn left only. B. Road closed ahead. C. Turn right only. D. No through road on the left. Answer is D. No through road on the left. This sign warns drivers that the road on the left is a no-through road. Vehicles cannot continue through that route and must turn back the same way. Question 10. Why should drivers be more careful on roads where trams also operate? Option A. Because trams can't stop for cars. B. Because trams can't steer to avoid obstructions. C. Because trams don't have lights. D. Because trams don't have a horn. Answer is B. Because trams can't steer to avoid obstructions. You should take extra care when you first encounter trams. You'll have to get used to dealing with a different traffic system. Be aware that trams can accelerate and travel very quickly, and they can't change direction to avoid obstructions. Question 11. What should you do if an emergency vehicle with flashing blue lights is behind you? Option A. Stop immediately, even if you are on a narrow road. B. Speed up to get out of the way as quickly as possible. C. Ignore it unless you can also hear a siren. D. Move to the side when it is safe to do so. Answer is D. Move to the side when it is safe to do so. Check your mirrors and move to the left when it's safe. Avoid blocking junctions or stopping on the brow of a hill. Question 12. What should you do if your car starts to skid on a slippery road? Option A. Accelerate quickly to regain traction. B. Turn the steering wheel sharply in the opposite direction. C. Steer into the skid and ease off the accelerator. D. Brake hard to lock the wheels and stop. Answer is C. Steer into the skid and ease off the accelerator. If the back of your car skids to the right, steer to the right. This helps realign the wheels. Avoid braking, as this can make the skid worse. Question 13. What is the meaning of this road sign? Option A. 100 yards to a roundabout or the next point at which traffic may leave a route. B. 200 yards to a roundabout or the next point at which traffic may leave a route. C. 300 yards to a roundabout or the next point at which traffic may leave a route. D. 1,000 yards to a roundabout or the next point at which traffic may leave a route. Answer is A. 100 yards to a roundabout or the next point at which traffic may leave a route. This sign indicates that a roundabout or a junction where traffic can leave the main route is 100 yards ahead. It is a rectangular, blue-bordered motorway sign often used to prepare drivers for exit points, allowing time to change lanes and adjust speed. Question 14. What's the national speed limit for cars and motorcycles on a dual carriageway? Option A. 30 miles per hour. B. 50 miles per hour. C. 60 miles per hour. D. 70 miles per hour. Answer is D. 70 miles per hour. Make sure that you know the speed limit for the road that you're on. The speed limit on a dual carriageway or motorway is 70 miles per hour for cars and motorcycles, unless signs indicate otherwise. The speed limits for different types of vehicle are listed in the Highway Code. Question 15. When should tire pressures be checked? Option A. After traveling at high speed. B. When tires are cold. C. After any lengthy journey. D. When tires are hot. Answer is B. When tires are cold. Check the tire pressures when the tires are cold. This will give you a more accurate reading. The heat generated on a long journey will raise the pressure inside the tire. Question 16. What does this sign mean? Option A. Contraflow bus and cycle lane crosses the road ahead. B. Contraflow bus and cycle lane on the road at junction ahead. C. Withflow bus and cycle lane crosses the road ahead. D. Withflow bus and cycle lane on the road at junction ahead. Answer is B. Contraflow bus and cycle lane on the road at junction ahead. Be careful when you emerge from the junction. Buses and bicycles may be traveling in the opposite direction to the other traffic. Question 17. You're driving along this road. The driver on the left is reversing from a driveway. What should you do? Option A. Speed up and drive through quickly. B. Move to the opposite side of the road. C. Sound your horn and be prepared to stop. D. Drive through as you have priority. Answer is C. Sound your horn and be prepared to stop. White lights at the rear of a car show that the driver has selected reverse gear. Sound your horn to warn the other driver of your presence, and reduce your speed as a precaution. Question 18. What should you do if you begin to feel drowsy while you're driving? Option A. Close the car windows to help you concentrate. B. Stop and rest as soon as possible. C. Continue with your journey but drive more slowly. D. Turn the heater up to keep you warm and comfortable. Answer is B. Stop and rest as soon as possible. You'll be putting other road users at risk if you continue to drive when you're drowsy. Pull over and stop in a safe place for a rest. If you're driving a long distance, think about finding some accommodation so you can rest for longer before continuing your journey. Question 19. When is fuel consumption at its highest? Option A. When you're accelerating. B. Keep up your speed and sound the horn. C. When you're turning sharply. D. When you're braking. Answer is A. When you're accelerating. Accelerating uses a lot of fuel, so always try to use the accelerator smoothly. Taking your foot off the accelerator allows the momentum of the car to take you forward, especially when going downhill. This can save a considerable amount of fuel without any loss of control over the vehicle. Question 20. What must you do when you hitch an unbraked trailer to a towing vehicle? Option A. Grease the tow ball and hitch. B. Fit a secondary coupling device. C. Make sure you can see the trailer in the mirrors. D. Switch off the reversing sensor on the towing vehicle. Answer is B. Fit a secondary coupling device. If a tow hitch fails, the trailer must stay connected to the towing vehicle. This is achieved by using a secondary coupling device, such as a safety chain. Question 21. Where should you take particular care to look for? Motorcyclists and cyclists? Option A. On dual carriageways. B. At junctions. C. At zebra crossings. D. On one-way streets. Answer is B. At junctions. Motorcyclists and cyclists are often more difficult to see at junctions. They're easily hidden from view and you may not be able to see them approaching a junction if your view is partially blocked, for example, by other traffic. Question 22. When do windscreen pillars cause a serious obstruction to your view? Option A. When you're driving on a motorway. B. When you're approaching a one-way street. C. When you're approaching bends and junctions. D. When you're driving on a dual carriageway. Answer is C. When you're approaching bends and junctions. Windscreen pillars can obstruct your view, particularly at bends and junctions. Look out for other road users, especially cyclists, motorcyclists, and pedestrians who can easily be overlooked. Question 23. You're waiting to emerge at a junction. Your view is restricted by parked vehicles. What can help you to see traffic on the road you're joining? Option A. Looking for traffic behind you. B. Checking for traffic in your interior mirror. C. Making eye contact with other road users. D. Reflections of traffic in windows. Answer is D. Reflections of traffic in windows. You must be completely sure it's safe to emerge. Try to look for traffic through the windows of the parked cars or in the reflections in windows. Keep looking in all directions as you slowly edge forwards until you can see it's safe. Question 24. What do these road markings mean? Option A. Turning vehicles drive straight over the road markings and wait to turn right. B. You can overtake another vehicle here. C. You can turn right from the left-hand lane into the intersection. D. None of above. Answer is A. Turning vehicles drive straight over the road markings and wait to turn right. You can turn right from this right turn box or bay without holding up cars going straight through. However, you will need to give way to vehicles coming straight through. Question 25. Your car gets a puncture while you're driving on the motorway. What should you do when you've stopped on the hard shoulder? Option A. Only change the wheel if you have a passenger to help you. B. Try to wave down another vehicle for help. C. Use an emergency telephone and call for help. D. Carefully change the wheel yourself. Answer is C. Use an emergency telephone and call for help. Park as far to the left as you can and leave the vehicle by the near side door. Don't attempt even simple repairs. Instead, walk to an emergency telephone on your side of the road and phone for help. While waiting for help to arrive, stay by your car, keeping well away from the carriageway and hard shoulder. Question 26. There's been a collision. How can you help a driver who's suffering from shock? Option A. Ask who caused the incident. B. Reassure them confidently. C. Give them a drink. D. Offer them a cigarette. Answer is B. Reassure them confidently. A casualty suffering from shock may have injuries that aren't immediately obvious. Call the emergency services, then stay with the person in shock, offering reassurance until the experts arrive. Question 27. You see this signal overhead on the motorway. What does it mean? Option A. Stop, all lanes ahead closed. B. Sharp bend to the left ahead. C. Leave the motorway at the next exit. D. All vehicles use the hard shoulder. Answer is C. Leave the motorway at the next exit. You'll see this sign if there has been an incident ahead and the motorway is closed. You must obey the sign. Make sure that you prepare to leave in good time. Don't cause drivers to take avoiding action by cutting in at the last moment. Question 28. A horse rider is in the left-hand lane approaching a roundabout. Where should you expect the rider to go? Option A. In any direction. B. To the right. C. Straight ahead. D. To the left. Answer is A. In any direction. Horses and their riders move more slowly than other road users. They might not have time to cut across heavy traffic to take up a position in the right-hand lane. For this reason, a horse and rider may approach a roundabout in the left-hand lane even though they're turning right. Question 29. How can carrying a very heavy load impact your vehicle's performance? Option A. It makes steering more responsive. B. It increases stopping distances. C. It reduces tire wear. D. It improves fuel efficiency. Answer is B. It increases stopping distances. A heavier load puts more strain on the braking system, leading to longer stopping distances and reduced vehicle control. Question 30. Why should you read this sign well before reaching the junction? Option A. To prepare for roadworks. B. To check the motorway speed limit. C. To find the nearest fuel station. D. To move safely into the correct lane in good time. Answer is D. To move safely into the correct lane in good time. This motorway sign shows the destinations you can reach by taking the next exit and the destinations if you continue along the motorway. It helps you choose the correct lane well before the junction and avoid sudden lane changes. Question 31. When may you use hazard warning lights while you're driving? Option A. On a motorway or unrestricted dual carriageway, to warn of a hazard ahead. B. On rural routes, after a sign warning of animals. C. On the approach to toucan crossings, where cyclists are waiting to cross. D. Instead of sounding the horn in a built-up area between 11:30 p.m. and 7 o'clock a.m. Answer is A. On a motorway or unrestricted dual carriageway, to warn of a hazard ahead. When there's queuing traffic ahead and you have to slow down or even stop, briefly showing your hazard warning lights will help alert the traffic behind to the hazard. Question 32. You're waiting to turn right out of a minor road. It's clear to the left, but a lorry is coming from the right. Why should you wait, even if you have enough time to turn? Option A. The load on the lorry might be unstable. B. The lorry could suddenly speed up. C. Anything overtaking the lorry will be hidden from view. D. The lorry might be slowing down. Answer is C. Anything overtaking the lorry will be hidden from view. Large vehicles can hide other vehicles that are overtaking, especially motorcycles. You need to be aware of the possibility of hidden vehicles and not assume that it's safe to turn. Question 33. What can you expect to see on triangular road signs? Option A. Directions. B. Instructions. C. Warnings. D. Information. Answer is C. Warnings. Triangular road signs usually give warnings. Question 34. How should the right-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway be used? Option A. As a right turn lane. B. As a high-speed lane. C. As an acceleration lane. D. As an overtaking lane. Answer is D. As an overtaking lane. You should stay in the left-hand lane of a motorway unless you're overtaking another vehicle. The right-hand lane of a motorway is an overtaking lane. It isn't the fast lane. After overtaking, move back to the left when it's safe to do so. Question 35. The left-hand lane on a motorway is for the use of Option A. Emergency services. B. Cyclists. C. Any vehicle allowed on the motorway. D. Pedestrians. Answer is C. Any vehicle allowed on the motorway. Any vehicle allowed on the motorway can use the left-hand lane. Some vehicles are restricted from using the right-hand lane. Question 36. How can you avoid wheel spin when you're driving on an icy road? Option A. Use the parking brake if the wheels start to slip. B. Brake gently and repeatedly. C. Drive at a slow speed in the highest gear possible. D. Drive in a low gear at all times. Answer is C. Drive at a slow speed in the highest gear possible. If you're traveling on an icy road, extra caution will be required to avoid loss of control. Keeping your speed down and using the highest gear possible will reduce the risk of the tires losing their grip on this slippery surface. Question 37. In winter, road signs can become covered by snow. What does this sign mean? Option A. Give way. B. Turn right. C. Stop. D. Crossroads. Answer is C. Stop. The stop sign is the only road sign that's octagonal. This is so that it can be recognized and obeyed even if it's obscured, for example, by snow. Question 38. What does third-party insurance cover? Option A. Damage to your vehicle. B. Injury to yourself. C. All damage and injury. D. Damage to other vehicles. Answer is D. Damage to other vehicles. Third-party insurance cover is usually cheaper than comprehensive cover. However, it doesn't cover any damage caused to your own vehicle or property. It only covers damage and injury you cause to others. Question 39. You're joining a motorway from a slip road. How should you deal with traffic already on the motorway? Option A. Match your speed to traffic in the left-hand lane and filter into a safe gap. B. Stop at the end of the slip road and look for a safe gap. C. Carry on along the hard shoulder until you see a safe gap. D. Use the slip road to accelerate until you're moving much faster than the motorway traffic. Answer is A. Match your speed to traffic in the left-hand lane and filter into a safe gap. You should give way to traffic already on the motorway. Where possible, traffic may move over to let you in, but don't force your way into the traffic stream. Traffic could be traveling at high speed, so try to match your speed to filter in without affecting the traffic flow. Question 40. The hard shoulder of a multi-laned carriageway is for Option A. Building up your speed to join the carriageway. B. Stopping in an emergency. C. Stopping if you need to rest. D. Reducing your speed so that you can leave the carriageway. Answer is B. Stopping in an emergency. You should only use the hard shoulder in case of an emergency. Question 41. Why should you switch your headlights on when it first starts to get dark? Option A. So others can see you more easily. B. Because the street lights are lit. C. To make your dials easier to see. D. So that you blend in with other drivers. Answer is A. So others can see you more easily. Your headlights and taillights help others on the road to see you. It may be necessary to turn on your headlights during the day if visibility is reduced, for example, due to heavy rain. In these conditions, the light might fade before the streetlights are timed to switch on. Be seen to be safe. Question 42. You're turning left from a main road into a side road. What should you do if there's a pedestrian on the pavement waiting to cross the side road? Option A. Wait and give way to the pedestrian. B. Carry on turning into the side road. C. Sound your horn to let the pedestrian know you're there. D. Flash your lights to encourage the pedestrian to cross. Answer is A. Wait and give way to the pedestrian. You should give way to pedestrians crossing or waiting to cross the road into which or from which you're turning. Be patient if they're cautious, and let them check that it's safe from all directions before they step into the road. Do not signal or wave them to cross. Question 43. You are traveling on a road and spot this sign. What does it tell you? Option A. There is a junction on a bend. B. Bend to left. C. Traffic merges onto main carriageway. D. Traffic merges from the left. Answer is D. Traffic merges from the left. This warning sign tells you about merging traffic on your left. Question 44. You're driving in traffic at the speed limit for the road. What should you do if the driver behind is trying to overtake? Option A. Brake sharply to discourage the driver from overtaking. B. Move closer to the car ahead, so the driver behind has no room to overtake. C. Keep a steady course and allow the driver behind to overtake. D. Accelerate to get away from the driver behind. Answer is C. Keep a steady course and allow the driver behind to overtake. Keep a steady course to give the driver behind an opportunity to overtake safely. If necessary, slow down. Reacting incorrectly to another driver's impatience can lead to danger. Hey! If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. If you'd like to support our work, simply visit our channel and click the join button to become a channel member. Link in the description. Your support helps us create more quality content to ace your theory test. Now, let's back to the video. Question 45. What does this sign mean? Option A. No entry for traffic, including pedal cycles. B. No motor vehicles except solo motorcycles. C. Roundabout. D. No vehicles except pedal cycles being pushed by hand. Answer is D. No vehicles except pedal cycles being pushed by hand. A circular road sign with a red border indicates a prohibition. In this case, no vehicles, except pedal cycles being pushed by hand, are allowed to proceed. Question 46. You want to tow a caravan. What can you do to help with the handling? Option A. Fit anti-lock brakes to the towing vehicle. B. Fit a stabilizer to the tow bar. C. Fit a jockey wheel to the tow bar. D. Fit power steering to the towing vehicle. Answer is B. Fit a stabilizer to the tow bar. You should fit a stabilizer to the tow bar to help with the handling of the caravan while it is being towed. Question 47. What does this sign mean? Option A. Follow the road for 30 miles. B. End of a speed limit at the boundary of a town or village. C. Start of a speed limit at the boundary of a town or village. D. 30 miles to town. Answer is C. Start of a speed limit at the boundary of a town or village. This is a start of a speed limit sign. It is found at the boundary of a town or village. Question 48. What does this sign mean? Option A. No cars. B. No motorcycles. C. Cars only. D. Motorcycles only. Answer is B. No motorcycles. You must comply with all traffic signs and be especially aware of those signs that apply specifically to the type of vehicle you're using. Question 49. Which sign means no motor vehicles allowed? Answer is C. This sign is used to enable pedestrians to walk free from traffic. It's often found in shopping areas. Question 50. What does this arm signal mean? Option A. The driver intends to turn left. B. The driver is slowing down or stop. C. The driver intends to turn right. D. The driver wishes to overtake. Answer is A. The driver intends to turn left. There might be an occasion where another driver uses an arm signal. This may be because the vehicle's indicators are obscured by other traffic. In order for such signals to be effective, all drivers should know their meaning. Be aware that the left turn signal might look similar to the slowing down signal.